Hello everyone, I'm Foxtrotted and welcome back to the park. Now it's been a few days since I played this, and that's mostly because when I left off in the last episode at this part, uh, and I loaded it back up to redo the video, it actually started me on the other side of this gate. The gate was shut, and the dead guy that's over there, I could go and reactivate him, like go and, examine him again, but when I would turn around, Chad wouldn't jump scare me, and the pills were gone. And sadly, this iron gate was shut, and I had no way to get it open, so I had to completely play through the whole game again to get to this point, and that's why it's taken me a while. I've been pretty busy this past week, and the time that I had this past week to that I would have used probably to put up some more videos, including the last episode of this, and maybe some other episodes of something else, I don't know yet, was used to replay through this game. And I realized that I did miss a few things on playing this a second time around, and I apologize for anything that I did miss that you guys didn't get
Callum?
to see.
Callum!
Um, Excuse you?
I can help you, Callum.
Kind of wanted to say something about this game. Really, the theme behind this game is pretty dark, if you think about it. I mean, all the subtle things, it kind of makes it seem like that the mom here is actually, she actually did something to her son, is what it really seems like. And I mean, she talks about him, the little shit, owing her everything, and you know, that he would deserve it if she um, left him here, and how uh, he pretty much traumatized her, and how when she had him, she was just disappointed with what he was, as a baby. It really makes it seem like she had postpartum depression. And then on top of that, uh, the guy that she was with, who we can assume is Callum's dad, died in this theme park. And even though she says she likes going back to it, it has to be a constant reminder of what happened to Callum's dad. And I mean, that probably plays into everything. And then also the whole pill bottle. She admits that the pill bottle's hers. And I mean, we can only assume that those are, you know, for depression, probably, with how this game is, and, suicide, especially after once you get to that gate, it shows she has cuts on her wrists. And I mean, I don't know if that's just showing something that previously happened to her, or if it's just trying to hint, at the dark theme of what this story in this game actually is. Anyways, that's just kind of what I was thinking about this game. It's a really dark theme about this mom and her son. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of townfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I have retreated here to the House of Horrors. I must think. Hi, Chad. And hi, creepy Atlantic
Alone?
Island Park, Nathaniel Winters. Anything over there? Nope. Okay, let's move on. Ooh, that looks like Slenderman. Are there anything else in any of the pictures? That's spooky. Alright, let's go this way. Ooh, Callum. God, I look spooky. Ah, fuck! Oh my god. Fuck you, fucking Fallout New Vegas NCR Ranger. You bitch. Ooh, it's a bull man. Can I do anything with him? Huh. Weird. Yeah. Ah, it's another NCR Ranger. Oh, and he disappeared. Okay, that's weird. Is the one down here still there? Yeah. They gonna spook me again? Probably. Wait, I know I seen my screen was all wobbly over in this direction, but there wasn't anything here.
Don't leave me.
Yeah, that way. I must be able to get it sometime soon then. It's an interesting gun he has. Wonder if that's gonna reset the jump scare here. Nope, okay. Hey, let's see if it shows up in. Ah! Spooky! Spooky werewolf monster. Alright. And ooh. Hello, Chad. Ooh, and then there's the real Chad. Oh, okay. Yeah, how about you not? Look at this short little angry guy. I mean, obviously, yeah, he's taller than me, but I mean, just look at him. You know that if he wasn't like this cardboard cutout and he was like proportionally sized, he would be a little short, angry thing. It's like a short little Nazi. Short, angry Nazi.
Stop!
Don't let him take me.
Ooh, where's he at? Is he underneath me? I'm trying to not let him take you, Callum. I really am, but you keep running from me. Dumb kid. Running from mommy, how dare you.
Where is he?
What the fuck? I just heard a creaky door.
Leave me alone!
Can I go this way? Oh, I can. What? Does that thing turn? That thing definitely turned. I think. I don't know. Oh, something's gonna jump scare me. Nope. What about in here? I'm gonna get jump scared in here. Ah! Nope. Alright, I believe. Spooky. Is he gonna get me?
Don't make me look at it.
Oh, fuck! Oh,
Show
okay.
yourself.
Well, that scared the shit out of me. Literally. Oh, could I went in here earlier? What?
Give it to me!
Incidents, and I cannot dismiss them as random chance. The park works, but something is interfering with its intended function. It's as though the very air in this place is corrupting the power even as I collect it. A few casualties here and there are acceptable, but when employees go on stabbing rampages, it draws attention. I'd rather not have the boys in blue, either kind, investigate this place too closely. It's a shame about Steve. I rather liked him. Is there gonna be anything in here? Boo! Oh god, it's gonna jump scare me when I turn around. Nope. What are you saying boo about then?
Show yourself!
Really? You're gonna ask the creepy thing to show himself? Can I go this way? Have I been this way? I haven't been this way. Oh, that's new. That's kinda...
Who was that?
Wow! I even seen it on the ground! Fucking jumping up is what scared me. It itself didn't scare me. It moving scared me.
Alone?
The girl went out one day. Let me in. Yep, I heard my change of chin. Ooh. It's a decrepit house. Are all these doors just gonna be locked? They're not. examine. Nightmare Circus. Oh. The circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townfolk. Just as he shouts out a curse, now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin. That's interesting.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum and did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
So maybe she was in, like, an insane asylum or something then? Or a mental hospital, I guess, would be a better term for it. Since it's saying that they released her, that also puts a lot of sense into all the previous stuff, like the cutting on the hands and her pills. And this appears to be a disconnect notice from the power company, pretty much just saying that she hasn't paid the bill, and they're telling her make a payment to this number, or if it's an error, call that number, or if she cannot, if she's unable to make the payment, contact local welfare office to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. And, you know, this is kind of crappy right here. Oh, winter's bad and cold, but we don't care if you don't have power. Man, the 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains with very little to bite or sup. It was to become one of the greatest strategies of westward migration the world has ever seen. Now our panel of Donner experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible winter. In this never-before-seen expose, read about how the Donner children were forced to eat their brothers' sisters in order to survive. You know, I can only imagine what this lady has been through would do to someone losing a husband due to that accident, you know, having a son and having to raise him all alone, having her father, as she said, and everyone else just kind of look at her weird because they, you know, I mean, it's, you know, not completely her fault that she went to a mental hospital, or, you know, she's having those issues. She's been through a lot, and just on top of all that, no one being on her side about it just makes it even worse. That was a picture from Callum right there. Solar flare has struck Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global warming, and an exotic dancer named Chance O'Hara is the key to saving the world again. What a lovely dancer. Saving the world, one dance at a time. So this is obviously their house. It's a to-do list and a shopping list. Look at all of Callum's pictures. Examine wrench. Well, doesn't seem like there's any blood on it, so I guess we can rule out the kitchen with a wrench. Can I go in this door? Nope. Can I open this? What's that? Looks like chicken, some apples, some wine, and water. Can I go in here? Nope. Read letter. Miss Mallard. Dunwich Emergency. As we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medications that you have been using and dispose of any remaining medication if you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse. Then please make contact with your local physician immediately. Dunwich Medical. Another picture of Callum. Or not of Callum, but another Callum. Lorraine, I received your letter and I am quite surprised. You ran off with your father all of those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it will be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I am not ready to forgive you. Please do not contact me again, Karen. I'm guessing this is her mom. So not only on, you know, everything else, but her mom has now rejected her along with everyone else. Emergency services. Patient name, Lorraine. Date of committal, 1977. Wow. Date of discharge. So she was in there for only a few days. Or what? 10? Oh. She was in there for a little under a month. Diagnosis: depression. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Yeah, so that would be the post, whatever, depression. I forget what it is. Yeah, postpartum depression. I said these episodes stem from the grief of losing her partner, Don, who died about 6 months ago. There are also several unresolved issues with her father. That makes sense. Well, I don't know, that kind of doesn't. I mean, besides him, kind of like disowning her, it seems like she'd have mother issues more than anything, seeing as how her mother left and she never really liked her mother, but I don't know. Electroconvulsion therapy. Okay, so one of the things that I realized I missed, when we were at the bumper car area, there was this kind of instrument with dials that you could click on. I don't know how I missed it, but anyways, it showed a cutscene of Callum on a table, and then all of a sudden it was her, and she just started getting shocked. You know, and that was the electroconvulsion therapy. Yeah. Zolift. What's this notice for? Wow. And then not only that though, her husband, or not her husband, but I don't know if he was her husband, I don't remember, but Don, Callum's dad, died, and his parents received his life insurance and wouldn't even give her anything to help raise Callum. Sorry, that's my phone. So, I don't know, this is really giving a lot of story right now. Huh. There's her medicine. Yeah, Zolift. Wow. I mean, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know. I want to try and explain it. I think it is because I am so far from home and I'm working so hard. Every day working at the park gets worse like a spring inside my mind, wanting tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little bit better. The guys relax and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind. But when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. Just thinking about names for a boy and girl. I like count for a boy. Emma if it's a girl. Huh. What's this say now? Is this the same thing? Soviet Ukraine, an entire population found themselves without food over the course of the coming months. The situation grew critical, the reports. A malnutrition made a feeling in the upper echelons of government. The people had been left with very little to buy or sell. It was the greatest tragedy the world has ever seen. Now our panel of Soviet experts have This is interesting. Is there gonna be an... Oh. Huh. Wasn't there something on... Yeah, his hat. Well, I can't pick up his hat this time. Pictures haven't changed. Because I've been drawing I love you from Callum. That's still the same. Anything up here? What's this? Zolift again? Another bottle of it? What's this? The wilting. Oh. What the fuck? Oh.
Mother.
Hi, Callum. Take the pills. Follow up with Dr. Spencer. Organize babysitter for Callum. Sold prescription fish stickers. Fish stickers. Is there anything over here again? Nope. What about here? Can I go in here, Callum? Please? Nope. Okay. Oh, looks worse than it did last time. Is it gonna let me in this door this time? Nope. Oh. Well, that's fucking spooky. I didn't run away. Dad took me. Huh. Guess that makes sense if she was little. I don't see how she'd run away with her dad. She can't stop him from taking her. Well, I still can't believe. Well, I can believe that. You know, people are like that. Can I go in this door? Nope. Can I go in this door? Nope. Shut up! It's getting messier and messier. I wonder if this book's gonna say anything different. A chipmunk goes to stab, 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 and in the eyes, a jab, 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 and all the townies gab, 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 and just lie down and let it happen. Oh god, please don't be right there. Oh. Where I don't feel like saying I love you, Don. So that's the story of Hansel and Gretel. Is this gonna be any different? Look at all those Zolfon bottles. What's on the... No! There's blood on it. Looks like he was hit while it was on. Lies. Her lies. Her why. See her lie, see her cry. See her bye-bye. There's gotta be a see her try, and this one's gonna be see her die. Huh. More pills. Wow. Milk, sulfur mission. Cheese, sulfur prescription. Oh god, and there's blood on that. Can I get in here now? Anything over here? There's more pill bottles in there. God, what'd she do? Just start taking a bunch of them. Now there's no food, only wine. That looks like a car on fire. Blood. Going down into... I don't know. Can't get in there yet. History of Solomon Island. It's almost kind of like she's trying to deal with her demons. Can't hear what that voice is saying, really. Oh, okay. Hello, baby. What's this say now? Boogeyman goes walk, 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 and sneaking, stealing, stalk, stalk, stalk. And is he really a talk, talk, talking? Now is he not the time for walking? A lot of blood, a lot of babies hanging. Well, the teddy bear still looks kind of nut. Oh, hi! I'm just gonna go ahead and go this way. Spooky. Spooky. See her cry. See her why. See her lie. See her bye. I know that one's still gonna say see her die. And this one's see her try. More pill bottles. So this has been a very, very interesting game. Wow, look at all this old Zoloft prescriptions. You are alone, nobody loves you. Callum is no longer who he once was. Is Callum no longer who he once was, or are you no longer who you once were because of your medicine? I think that's the real... What was that? Oh no. Oh god. Where are we going? Lights are off.
Don't leave me!
Okay. Can I go down here now? No. Consider me. You know I sound like I'm danger around you. Please note that you're only... Wow. It's really something else. And the music just changed. I wonder when we're gonna find Callum. Hello everyone, I'm Foxtrotted and welcome back to the park. Now sorry for the delay in this. You're gonna see that during the video. At this point obviously I'm restarting the recording, and that's because the recording ended up messing up during the last one, and I've been so busy recently I haven't been able to finish it, but we're pretty close to the end here. And if you don't remember, we've been walking through the house and it's slowly gotten worse and worse and more depressing, and there's more and more of these Zoloft bottles, which I can only assume are for a mental disorder, obviously, that, you know, Callum's mom has, which is, I mean, to me it seemed like she has postpartum depression, but I don't know. But we're pretty close to being done with this, I'm pretty sure, so let's finish this up. look at how bad his pictures are now. I mean bad as in like they're so demonic. And then the blood, it it just almost makes me seem like maybe she killed Callum in the house. And it pushed her over the top. The fuck? Who are these? At least they're not real. Oh. Never mind, they might be. They might be. I love the massive amounts of blood just spewing from the ceiling. That's pretty great. Still can't go in any of those doors, but... Hey! What's that? Well then.
Give it to me!
Getting close to the end here. Wonder how this is gonna end. Music is really ramping up some.
Leave me alone!
Nope, can't go in there still. Can't go in there still. Okay. Back in the spooky library.
Please, make me see. Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. The child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time, before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch. But I am, aren't I?
See, that right there just kind of makes me think even more, she's the one who actually did something to Callum, and all of this is kind of like a psychosis she's in because of doing it. Kids broke in today. It has been so long since I heard laughter, so very long. I took one of them. I couldn't help myself. It was fast. The others didn't notice. I liked hearing him laugh, this boy from the academy. I put him on a slab. I tickled him until he couldn't breathe. My machines came to life, whirring in time to his gasps and shrieks. I think this is delightful. The change wrought in me by the machines is not yet complete. There must be other children I can lay on my slab. Okay, well.
I'm a horrible mother. Or is he?
Yeah, you might be a horrible mother. Okay. Can I pick this up? Eyes without sparkle. Wow. I mean, just look at, there's a baby and the mom's crying. That right there just really makes me think even more she has postpartum depression. But, I mean, obviously I don't actually know. The most I've had is a abnormal psychology class in high school, and even that was just, nothing more than a crash course. There's gonna be something behind me. Oh, yeah, I was right. It just wasn't anything spooky. Wow.
Callum? 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 Callum!
No. That guy's spooky as hell. really know what to say about that.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Okay, well, that was the park, everyone. Wow. That, that game has a really, really, really heavy, and deep topic to it. It's something very, very serious. I mean, this is just speculation on my part, but throughout it, with Zoloft or whatever it was that she was taking, I'm pretty sure it was for depression. One point she talks about how she gave him everything and it'd serve him right to be left here to die, and that children are just essentially pieces of crap that just take everything from you. It really seemed like to me, for one, she lost Callum's father, and then on top of that, she doesn't have a good relationship with her own family, mom and dad. And then not only that though, but Callum's dad's life insurance policy, she's sitting there struggling as a single mom to try to provide for Callum and keep everything that they need in the house. And Callum's dad's parents, who were the benefactors to or beneficiaries to his life insurance policy, pretty much just said no to giving her anything because there's no way, because they claim there's no way for them to know whether or not Callum is their son's child. And just on top of that, and like other small things like the electricity being turned off, and the sheriff telling her that she needed to get help, and then I personally really think that she had postpartum depression, and maybe he did just get lost, or maybe she ended up killing him at the park, or killing him in the house, and is saying that she doesn't know where he is anymore. I mean, I don't know, but anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe, please. Thanks.